And it is important. And this is going to be one specifically towards sisters. This one is for this kind of videos for the sisters. So, because the image today on the television is we got a bunch of sisters. Trump is a racist. He hates black this, black that. He hates black this, he hates black that. But sister, you're a Mora. You're Mora. Now, if you're admitting or claiming, because a lot of our sisters today that are in the Democratic Nazi Party are arguing on behalf of being a slave brought from Africa to this land. A black slave. They never claimed to be Mora sisters. They all claim to be black sisters. You're Mora. You understand? Mora is your correct identity, not black. It's Mora for the sisters. And for identifying a brother, it's Moro. See, this is the feminine expression when you speak in the Spanish or Latin. Mora. See, I don't have to say she is black. I don't have to say that. I just identify her, Mora. I don't have to say she is. You understand? And she's not black. She is Mora. But when I'm speaking English and I only define things in an English term, then I'm going to have to say she or he, because English is neutral. It doesn't have a feminine or masculine. That's why you have to identify that with he or she. But in your proper tongue, when you're speaking correct dialect, the feminine and masculine is already in the word. See, this is why they taught English the way they taught it, because it neutralized your ability to think. That's what English does. It neutralizes you. But when you know the translation, oh, it's a wrap. You got them. Check. Mora. Pause. See? Mora is what? Spanish. You see? It's the Spanish. There it is. Now, guess what? You were in Spain before the European, the so-called Caucasian or the white man. You were already in Spain. That was already our state. And so how does the story go? When the European got to where? The Americas. John Smith met who? Pocahontas. Right? Pause. Right? Didn't John Smith meet Pocahontas? Pocahontas was Pocamoro. She was a Pocamoro. A Pacamora. Pocamora. Get it? I know you understand. You're not going to sit up here and tell me you know every rap song off of Beyonce's album, or every rap song off of Tupac, Biggie, or whoever you're not going to tell me you know whole rap songs You know the whole lyrics of 5 to 10 to 20 songs in your head, memorized since you was 10. You got these songs memorized in your head, and you can't see the correlation between Moro and Mora. You can't coordinate. You can't coordinate those two. You can't relate those. You can't see Pacamoros and Mora are the same people. See, the Moros are the Mora. It's just the masculine. Pocamoros instead of Pocamoras. See? She is the Mora from the Moros. You get it? From where? Oh, we banging today. We banging. From right here. South America. See? America is Gran Mora. The grand land of the Moors. This is our, boy, look here. Pause. So the instructions from the order of preachers is to preach to the inhabitants of God and to open the ways of the truth and the hidden ones to the faithful. But if those treachery and hardness of heart persisted in the sewer, let them not attempt to approach Christ's faith below the limit by means of the said inquisito things. The same Moors under the pain of cruelty and be perpetually captive. Perpetually. That means you can go to church on Sunday, Saturday, Wednesday, Friday, whenever you think you need to be there at revival, Bible study, during the summer, winter, whenever. Your captivity is perpetual. So that he may withdraw from the rich kingdom. Pause. What rich kingdom are they talking about? They're talking about the Moorish kingdom. They're seeking your kingdom. See? They found heaven in your kingdom and enslaved you in your kingdom. You see it clearly. The Christian conquered our kingdom and then perpetually made us slaves in our own kingdom. From the rich kingdom. Yeah, your kingdom. And the principality. Let them warn them not to do so. If they do not follow the limits set before your savages are fiend. And indeed, they are understood. Whatever principality opening to them the way of truth and salvation. And if they nevertheless persist in their perversity and hardness of heart, and do not wish to become Christians within the terms set by the Inquisition, they are warned to leave the said kingdoms and principalities. Leave the said kingdoms. Leave your own kingdom. Right? Then the pastor puts you in the Bible after the church, the Catholic Church, done took over your kingdom and destroyed your kingdom. Your pastor put you in the Bible and said, seek the kingdom of heaven that the European done drew up for you because he done already destroyed your kingdom that your pastor ain't telling you about. Check. Come on, man. Leave the said kingdoms and principality with the penalty of imprisonment and perpetual ferocity, and not obeying. After the term has passed, we declare them our slaves. You got me. See, I'm not leaving my own homeland. I'm going to stand and fight. You understand? I'm going to stand on this. I'm going to stand on it. Now you see why perpetually. Now you see all the hidden hand behind all this bullshit going on got sisters on TV out front screaming, this racist man is doing racist things. He's opening up, showing transparency, and the so-called black woman is screaming. But again, this rant is to show sisters you're Mora. And what you're watching, seeing on TV is the deception to keep you deceived from re-establishing your kingdom that you ruled. We ruled. Our women don't understand. You ruled the world. You ruled the world. You rule the world with your husband beside you. I'm not knocking. If you don't want to be married, that ain't my art. I'm not even, you understand? Two is greater than one. So I don't do no arguing with the brothers and the sisters about who y'all dating or whatever. You're going to do what you want to do regardless. My 2 wooden nickels don't mean shit. However, we were put on the planet to reproduce. 2 is greater than 1. So I'm going to leave that like that. But to each his own, do what you want to do. But make it make sense now. You understand? It's got to make sense. If it don't make sense, you're doing it for nothing. But yeah, Mora, our sisters are Mora, because you are the land. Check. Adios, mi gente.